Well, hello there. Welcome back to the show, JD Aliens. I'm glad you made it because I'm about to go in on the new Samsung devices. But first, let me address the new guy girl who just showed up. If you came to hear a whole bunch of stuff about specs and just minor details and crap like that, bashing phones and all kinds of crazy stuff, you are in the wrong place, man. I don't do stuff like that here. What I do is I talk about how things really happen in the real world. Like specs don't really matter once they hop off the paper into real world situations. So that's kind of what we're going to be talking about here. So if that's what you came to see, go ahead and continue sitting down, shake hands with one of the veterans, and we'll get back to it right after we roll that intro, baby. Let's do it. All right, man, so I just pre-registered for the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, and I am super excited about it. I'm not really a, new phone every 6 months or year guy. I usually just do a new phone every 2 years, and I've been a Note user since the Note 2. So I've had the 2, the 4, and then I had the 7 because they skipped the 6, kinda, maybe. And then the 7, of course, it blew up. Well, mine didn't blow up. But everybody said they was blowing up, so they took it away. I didn't send mine back though. I still got mine. Don't tell Samsung that though. And then I had the Note 8, and that was my last phone until I got this precious device right here called the Note 10 Plus. This has actually been my favorite phone of all time, and rightfully so because they just keep getting better, right? And that's where I got to get into like my first and probably only disappointment about the Note 20 Ultra, the color scheme. Man, and this will be the only real gripe I have, is just the color scheme. I'm so disappointed in the lack of creativity when it came to the color. You basically, now the mint color, there's 4, right? There's a mint, that rose gold, which they're calling like some kind of bronze, mystic bronze, and then you got the black and the white. Now, they didn't really showcase the mint at all. They just talked about the, I'm calling it rose gold. Call it what it is, bruh. It's rose gold. But they're calling it mystic bronze, whatever. And the black and the white is so uncreative. Like, we've had black and white forever. And that's one of the gripes I have about most of the headphones I do. Everything comes in black. Black is so boring when it comes to tech now. Like, splash some pigment up in there, man. Some purple, some blue, some red, something, right? And in the past, we've had different selections of Galaxy phones, man, as far as colors go. And this right here, to me, was the pinnacle. This Aura Glow or whatever it's called. Then they had like these other colors last year. It was nice, man. They had that blue was beautiful. And I just feel like they really let us down when they just decided we're going to do 3 main colors, and they really forced that mystic bronze on us, man. That's all they kept showing was mystic bronze, mystic bronze, mystic bronze. And the reason I don't like it, it's a beautiful color. It's just not for me. I think it's a feminine color. And the fact that they keep pushing it down my throat was offensive. It's like, why are you forcing me to like this feminine color? I'm a guy. I like masculine things. And it is okay to give another color option. So you got black and white, right? You always got to have your black and white, or maybe like a space gray, because of Apple and stuff like that. But then if you're going to throw some color on something, I like that bronze, man. I like that rose gold, but it's not for me. If you're going to throw in a color like that, you got to play on the other side of the fence too, and maybe throw in some blue, or maybe some red, or, something like this where it's just a whole rainbow of colors. You know what I'm saying? This could be whatever color you want it to be that day. You know what I'm saying? And I really like this because I don't use cases, and I rarely ever use a skin. I'm just not a skin, well, I do use a skin. This is actually a clear skin, but I don't use cases. So when I purchase a phone, I'm purchasing that phone based off what it looks like and what it feels like naturally in my hand. I do not intend to slap a case on it and cover up the beautiful aesthetics that the engineers have come up with. So yeah, I'm just really, all right, I'm done with the color thing. Now let's get on to the stuff I'm super excited about. I think the most exciting thing about the Note 20 Ultra is the S Pen orientation. It is on the left-hand side of the phone. For those of y'all who don't know, I'm a Taurus and I'm left-handed. That means I'm awesome. Like in real life, Taurus and left-handed means you're super awesome. That's me. And all this time, it's such an inconvenient thing for me as a left-hander to pull this thing out of the right side of the phone and then cross over. It's just so awkward. Now you just whoop. So now I get to experience what the right-handers have been experiencing since the Note 1 came out. So now y'all get to know what it feels like. For all you left-handed people out there, you remember when you was in like elementary school, it was like one left-handed pair of scissors and all the rest of them were right-handed pair, and it was like, I don't know, 2 left-handed people in the class. And so if you didn't get the left-handed scissors fast enough, you was stuck out. And when you were cutting stuff, it was all jagged and stuff because you was trying to do left-handed stuff with a right-handed instrument. No more. Samsung, thank you. Thank you for putting the S Pen on the left-hand side. Now, some people might complain that the only way you're going to get glass on the back of your phone, which is considered to be a premium type of build material, is if you get the Ultra versus the standard Galaxy Note 20. Yeah, I mean, they do what they can. Like, people going to complain about something either way, man. I think it's still going to look good. It's still going to feel good. As a matter of fact, I'm not a fan of the glass on the back of the phone. I know this is beautiful, but because it's so beautiful and glass, it is scratch prone. And it can break. So that's why people put skins on their phone. I had to spend like an extra $12 to put this skin on here because I didn't want it to scratch. And I put it down on tabletop. So that plastic might be clutch, man. You might realize on the Note 20, the regular one, that you might end up liking that plastic. Who knows? If it would have came on the Ultra, I would have absolutely no complaints. So there's that. Yes, wireless charging will work with plastic. It's plastic. The only way it won't work is if it's metal. What else am I excited about? Oh, well, you know, another gripe that I have is that I got this phone in a 256 gig memory, right? Because that's all I needed at the time. And I still got like 150 left, right? I'm like right at 115 gig that I'm using on this bad boy. And the only options for the Note 20 Ultra is the 156 or 128. And 512. Like, there's no middle ground there. You either get a little bit, which is still a lot, man. Think about back in the day, they used to sell phones and big was like 32 gigabyte. But seriously, there's no middle ground. I really do hate that they took away the 256. That's another gripe I had. I said I only had one, but whatever. So there's that. But something else I'm excited about is all the integration and partnerships with Google and Microsoft. That's going to be clutch. A couple of weeks ago, I spent about 2 days trying to find apps and configure stuff to work with cross compatibility across my PC, tablet, and phone. And it was nerve-wracking, and I ended up coming up with my own little system. And then here we are, lo and behold, Samsung was thinking on my level, and now they've combined stuff with Microsoft and Google. That's going to make my life a whole lot easier as far as my workflow and stuff like that, going back and forth. So that's nice to see. I hope they actually get it done pretty soon, because when they launched the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, they had a lot of promises that I still don't think they made good on. And there's some promises that they made good on really late in the game, like last month. You know what I'm saying? So I hope they really get this stuff pushed through as far as software really fast. But yeah, I'm super excited about the phone. I'm gonna definitely do some content. I know that's not normal for this channel, for me to be doing phones and other tech like that, but that's where I'm moving for, man. I'm gonna kind of start sprinkling in this stuff because, you know, you can only do so much on headphones, right? And so I definitely plan on getting the whole Samsung ecosystem, the new 2020 lineup. I will definitely be getting the Galaxy Buds Live. Cannot wait till the tablet comes out. I think that's tomorrow. And I'll be getting the watch too to replace my old school S3. I have the two models of the S3, the S3 Classic and the S3 Frontier. And those have been great watches for me, but it is time for a new one, considering those are very, very old. They're like 4 years old. So they are starting to slow down a bit. So it's definitely time for me to upgrade some of that other stuff. But as far as this Note 20 Ultra, man, I am pumped, except for the color. I had to get the white because I wanted a color, you know, something other than another black device. And I will most likely end up getting a stinking skin for it. And skins are boring too, man. They really haven't done much with skins over the last 2 or 3 years. They're all the same. Carbon fiber, leather, dragon skin. They're all kind of stupid. And I don't support any freaking team, so it is what it is. But yeah, let me know if you plan on pre-ordering or ordering, registering, whatever you want to call it, For the Galaxy Note 20 or 20 Plus, which one do you favor? I know the price is heavy duty, but does it even matter, man? Like, seriously, in the grand scheme of things, I don't know. You know, they got payment plans, whatever. You afford it however you afford it. I know what's in my pockets. I'm not going to talk about
what's in your wallet.
But yeah, so let me know if you plan on getting it or if you don't plan on getting it. If you think something else is a better buy, and you know, keep it nice in the comments, man. This is not a Apple versus Android or Google versus the world or Samsung versus the world. This is like, you know, tech is good, man. If you place all of your human value on the side of a brand, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're stupid. You're less of a human being. Damn! You really are. Tech is fun. Tech is supposed to be fun. It moves everything forward. It makes our lives easier. And to have a decent conversation about it, I think it's a great thing to do, you know, all the things that you're excited about. But there's plenty of channels built on complaining about tech. There are engineers who put their life's work into these things, man. And they bring it to fruition in a device that's this small. You have no idea. Like, you've lost reality. You've lost your grasp on reality of what these things are actually capable of in this size and this form factor. And then you just ask for more and start, you know, degrading companies or, you know, things like that. When it's like, man, look at what we have in our hands. Do you realize where your life would be right now if you didn't have a smartphone, let alone a flagship device such as the top tier iPhone or, you know, the Galaxy Notes and stuff like that? Yeah, life would be so different. A lot of us have already experienced that, and I don't want to go back to that. So, so kudos to Samsung, Apple, and Google, and all the other smartphone makers, man. You can only push so much out at one time. So, y'all got much love for me, man. Keep on doing what you're doing, except don't do me like that on the color again. Next year, I need a different color. Anyways, man, I will definitely be doing content on the entire Samsung lineup because it's coming at some point. I'm getting it all because I'm a Samsung fanboy. Either way, I'm not an expert. I'm a fanboy, not an expert. So keep coming back to this channel for more content on the Galaxy Note series and you know, the whole new Galaxy 2020 lineup, because that's what I'm gonna be doing here. Until then, y'all continue to be good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you. Oh, so you wanted them cats that like to just run up in a place, take what you want, then leave, huh? Man, you better hit that subscribe and notification button. That way you know when I'm over here opening up new stuff. And while you're down there, you might want to consider tapping that join button and becoming a member, because membership has its perks. See, that wasn't so bad. All right, man, I appreciate you, and I'll see you at the next one.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?